All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Full Frontal Investigation. I will be your host, you a pussy, Rich Holmes. And what we're going to talk about today is a little bit more about this Daystar saga that's continuing to plague the entire Christian community and Marcus Rogers' interview. Not only that, we're going to discuss some things with DavidETaylor. That case, there's an update on that. We'll discuss Joni Lamb not wanting to give up her fortune and glory, which I'm sure that's what she's trying to prevent. We'll talk about Jonathan and Susie. Hey, what's up, guys? Rachel Bone, how you doing? Good to see you. Give me a good sound check. I had to put the dead cat on. I was talking with Uncle Jake about this offline too. Something doesn't add up with Jonathan and Susie. Something really weird with those two doesn't add up. My question to them is always, why weren't they the ones that reported it first? It's so freezing, Uncle Jake. Sorry, man. And we were talking about this yesterday. This is all about maintaining this legacy of Daystar. Because if this goes to shit for Jonathan and Susie and anybody else, it's going to go to shit for Joni. It's going to go to shit for Jimmy. It's going to go to shit for anybody who had anything to do with this organization, including Robert Morris. We've talked about Robert Morris with this shit show. Robert Morris is in on this just as much as Joni Lamb is. So is Jimmy Evans. The fact that the police haven't been involved yet is kind of a clear indicator that something, I think somebody's hands got greased. That's the only other thing that could have happened in this situation. Somebody's hands got greased. Somebody knows Daystar, or somebody knows somebody within that organization and said, hey, give me some money and I'll make this all go away. Conspiracy? Yeah, possibly. It's a theory, but it's not a conspiracy theory. Daystar is a powerful organization, and all Joni cares about is her money. That's all she cares about. Joni cares about money, just like Jonathan and Susie. The entire family. If the child told the mother in great detail, that alone is enough to arrest and arraign Pete. Exactly. The jury can decide the guilt. And in Texas, they don't have to put the child on the stand. The allegation is enough to arrest somebody and open an investigation. But it has to be the family member. I don't know. It has to be the family member that opens up the investigation. Yeah, that's like a no-brainer for a cop, right? That's a no fucking brainer. A cop should be like, hey, we need to go ahead and open an investigation because there's allegations of child abuse. That should be a no-brainer. If we reported it, nothing would happen because we're not family members. And that's the shit part about this whole situation with Daystar and all these fucking creepy fucks, is we as the average citizen cannot report the crime. The D's case inning of D's nuts. Real fucking funny. Look, all the trolls are going to start dropping in. Hit that like and subscribe. We're talking about Joni Lamb. That was a real fucking knee slapper. Ha ha. Oh, D's nuts. Oh my God, that was so funny. You used it way out of fucking context, dude, okay? So it's not funny right now. What I do find funny is that there hasn't been a formal investigation, and Joni Lamb is still allowed to maintain her authority within Daystar. She should have been the first one on the fucking chopping block. Her and fucking Pistol Pete, or whoever the fucking Pedo Pete is. Joni's in on this. She knew what was going on the whole time. Sit, Bear. Sit. Good dog. She knew the whole time what was going on, and she said nothing. Yeah, it's a little brisky, Jake. Yeah, it's a little brisky, Uncle Jake. Yeah. It's a little cold here today. Or are you talking in Moscow? I'm sure it's cold in Russia. And so for Grandma Joni to not report it as a mandated reporter, and find out if the Vikings are going to the Super Bowl this year, the anxiety's killing me. There was actually an update on the case today. One of the plaintiff side that's suing David has requested that the court file a protective, what is it? It's like a protective order, basically, so nobody is able to get the information about the case. Yeah, I'm letting it grow out, Jess. It'll be back soon. Yeah, the Vikings have it wrapped up. Okay, Uncle Jake, so the Vikings are going. Right on. I like the Vikings, man. I like the Vikings. My favorite NFL team? I don't really have one, man, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Vikings win, man. Honestly. What's up, Damien? We're talking about Daystar and Joni Lamb and the whole fucking Daystar cult. I mean, Marcus Rogers, too. That really blows my mind that he would do that still. Why would you do that, Marcus? Really, Marcus Rogers, you go out on Daystar. Or vice versa. Have Joni on your network. What are you trying to get from her, Marcus? What are you trying to get? What's in it for you? Did you get a paycheck out of that, Marcus? Because Joni, she doesn't only cares about Joni. That's it. Joni only cares about Joni. I gotta move because I'm losing connection here. Watch out, Douglas. Watch out, Bear. Watch out, buddy. I gotta move here for a second, guys. Give me a second. Doing a very raw shooting today. All right. There we go. Okay. So Chiefs for Rachel. All right. Oh, Bear's right here. Bear, he's right here. Bear's all, hey. He's all, hey, what are you guys doing? He's all, hey, can I be a part of the live stream? He's all, I would love to be a part of the live stream, okay? All the trolls dropped out. There they are, they're back again. So, if Joni Lamb steps down, it'll be good for Daystar, but still, who you leave Jonathan and Susie to the billions of dollars? Yeah, okay. That's like giving fucking gasoline to a kid with a lighter. You just don't do it. Because Jonathan and Susie, all they're going to give a shit about is the money at the end of the day. Again, they should have been the first ones to step forward and talk about the crimes with the children. So, what happens from here on out? Who knows? Who's going to... Really, what happens at this point is really going to be up to the government. It's going to be up to the feds. It's going to be up to local, state, all the officials. Yeah, they need to go, Jess. I'm with you. Daystar needs to go. This is too much, man. Like, how do you cover it up and then act like it's no big fucking deal, man? And it's your own fucking grandkids. It's your own grandkids that you do it to. Like, hey, you know what? I don't really give a shit about my grandkids, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover up this fucking fact that one of my family members is a pedophile and, just brush it under the rug. Everybody's getting their free vacations out of Daystar. Everybody's got their private jets, their tax exemptions. The 501c3 in general needs to be examined and it needs to be rewritten. Hey, what up, 54 all the way from Australia? Good day, mate. Yeah, you covered up child abuse of your own family member. Like, what the fuck? Exactly, Joni. You covered up child abuse of your own family. And you're a mother and a grandmother. You don't seem like much of a person to me, honestly. For you to sit there and do that to your own grandchild, Joni. When I was saying last night, it's almost like the Daystar family, they're eating this shit up. They're eating it up. Why wouldn't they? It's more publicity. You're getting all this fucking airtime now all of a sudden because of the fucking negative allegations. I am not a drug addict anymore, but I am an addict. But I did used to be a drug addict, yes. Joni Lamb, she's an addict. Who is Daystar? Here's people just dropping in. I just saw your feed pop up. I don't even know who the fuck is Daystar is. Yeah, UFC a recovering one ass hat. Yeah. UFC PS4. Tell that guy's fucking obsession is. He was all, hey guys, I love playing PS4 UFC, okay? It's my favorite game, and I only play UFC 5, okay? Daystar is a Christian network that's covering up pedophilia. That's covering up sex crimes against children. Their own grandmother is. They've been brushing it under the rug, and this isn't an isolated incident. this is going to be a systematic issue within all these religious fucking TV networks. But hit that like and subscribe too, because this is... let's keep race out of it, man. I would keep race off my channel. I would even fucking answer that stupid fucking question. Corn plum. Yep. Yep, I wouldn't even post that. Stupid. We're talking about religion in America here. I don't know what that has to do with fucking Joni Lamb and Daystar fucking covering up pedophilia. Stick with the fucking conversation or get the fuck out, man. I know all the trolls drop in here because that's what everybody does, is sits and trolls these fucking live streams with their dick in their hand. Oh, I'm gonna go say some dumb fucking shit when there's actually people that are fucking children that are being molested by fucking religious leaders, being brushed under the rug. Hey, and guess what? It's probably dickheads like you that would fucking give your money to these organizations, isn't it? Corn plum. It's probably dumb fucks like you that'd be the first to walk right in. Hey, take all my fucking money. Because you know what? I don't give a fuck. I just want you to go ahead and keep fucking people over. So, don't give money to Daystar. Like Jess said earlier, Daystar just needs to be shut the fuck down. There's no reason for them to be operating any longer like they have been. Yeah. Well, Daystar is the abusing organization. Hey, John Jacobs, appreciate you. Got you to watch, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Got you to watch. No, leave him in there. No, leave him here. No, leave him here. I got him to watch. At least got his view. You seem like a dipshit loser, says the guy that fucking just sitting behind a fucking keyboard with his dick in his hand. Josh Jacobs, hey man, you know what? I at least welcome people to call into my channel and fucking put their money where their mouth is. Nobody ever does, so if you don't like it, I'm not paying you to be here, so fucking kick rocks, man. We're talking about these churches covering up fucking sexual abuse. And the fact that you can come in here, oh, you're a dipshit loser. You look like a dipshit loser. It just shows how fucking disconnected from reality and the truth you truly are. Like I said, you're probably one of those fuckheads that gives money to a church like this. Yeah, but I don't. I don't like dropping the ban hammer. I don't. I like people to come in here and fucking humor all of us, honestly. I do. I love people come in here to humor us and make us fucking laugh because that's what they do for me. Oh, you look like a loser dipshit. A dipshit loser. Really? That's the best you got, dude? That's the best you got? Dipshit loser? I've been called a pedophile, homosexual, fag, gay, queer. I've been called it all. And is that the best you got? Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been judged based on my channel name. I got judged yesterday because I was calling some other fucking channel out. Some guy named Marlon. He's a fucking clown. I called him out and he's like, "Oh, Full Frontal, you're probably one of those pedophile that's visiting Daystar and giving your money to Daystar." I'm like, sure, whatever you want to say, dude. This shows how fucking single-minded you are. There's this other fucking channel. I know another dude buying his subs and shit. Yeah. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Hey, at least come in properly and address me properly as you a pussy, Rich Holmes, okay? If you're going to come in here, you need to start addressing me properly, you a pussy, Rich Holmes, okay? Or Pingo, all right? Pingo or you a pussy, Rich Holmes. That's what I prefer, I think, from now on. Pingo, pussy, Rich Holmes. Where are the whores at? Check your mom's room lately, Ryan? What's pingo mean? It means it's like a dick. It's slang for dick in Spanish. It's David's Urban Dictionary. Look up pingo. Look up pingo. Look up pingo in Urban Dictionary and see what it says. Yeah, that's what I call my enemies. Pingo. It's like, okay, who fucking cares? I love mixing Red Bulls with COVID vaccines. Yeah, I'm sure fucking a lot of people do. Yeah, it's kind of an inside joke. If you don't know, get the fuck out. DavidETaylor says, "You a pussy, Rich Holmes." I still get a kick out of that, man. You hear me? You a pussy, Rich Holmes. Imagine a cult leader that you've called out for years and years and years finally coming forward, calling you a fag, you're gonna die, and saying, "You a pussy." Yeah, Pingo is David's pet name for his tallywhacker that he hasn't seen in a decade. So that's his name. He's all, hey there, little Pingo, how you doing down there? Yeah, Uncle Jake puts Pingo in every video he does now. It's a total slapback at David because he thought he was gonna hurt us with these weak ass words. It's like, no, I don't think so, David. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. David really thought like him calling me a pussy and a Pingo, I was gonna get highly offended. He had it declared dead to collect insurance. David's all, I had to collect insurance on my little Pingo profit. Okay, on my little Pingo, my micro profit, my mini Pingo profit, I had to collect insurance on because he died. Okay, because I just wasn't taking care of him and he didn't get taken care of. Anyways, back to Daystar. It's getting really hard to start report on all these people, man. David envies tallywhackers. He does, Chuck Wood. That's why he's got an obsession with like the LGBTQ. I think is because he's got like this deep envy with tallywhackers. Yeah, David envious tallywhackers. David is envious tallywhackers. That case, there was an update today, though. Like I said, there was an update. There was a filing. So basically, no information, confidential information, can be shared outside of the case. I'm sure David will agree to it too. Hey, you can't share any of this information because we don't want you to. And like I said, David's going to be like, yeah, that's fine. I don't want to share any information anyways. On the ship, some guy drew me a picture of the hell baby and I still think about it. Pissed. I was pissed they painted over it. Knob Gobbler, what up, what up? What up, Ron? How you doing? I made the shit house walls. Yeah, David, he's going to remain in hiding right now too with his case. He'll stay in hiding just for the fact that, yeah, Urpal Pingo. Did you look it up? Life's a script. I had to look it up too because it's an actual word, but in Urban Dictionary it has a completely different meaning. So David sits around reading Urban Dictionary all day. He's all, "Hey, these are real definitions, everybody." Yeah, I had to too because I wasn't sure. I was like, "What the fuck is Pingo? The fuck does that mean?" And somebody actually hit me up, and it's a word in like Puerto Rican, I guess. So it is a word, but when you look it up in Urban Dictionary, it's like slang for dick or something. So anybody's just tuning in, hit that like and subscribe. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. What's up, Mickey the Monkey? Yeah, you know, that's what, not bragging, but my brother said, he's like, "Dude, you clean up nice, man." I was like, "I try to." Hey, Thomas Lopez, get a better fucking job, okay? I'm tired of you fucking grading all the wrong cards, okay? You need to be a better grader. I'm tired of your fucking slack ass work, all right? Just get a better grading job, okay? So I'm fucking tired of you slacking, Thomas Lopez. What up, bro? How you doing today, man? We're talking about Daystar, Thomas. AT-Low. Man, Daystar, I wouldn't mind doing an audit on Daystar. Uncle Jake said it. I think Uncle Jake's right. Like, doing an audit on Daystar would be kind of pointless. Yeah, Canadian camo today. Yeah, it's chilly here in Texas, man. I got my Canadian camo on today. Either that or Robert Morris, you know. I still wouldn't mind doing an audit on KathrynKrick, but on her home turf. Couldn't make it to the one in Dallas just for other reasons. Life got in the way. Daystar, Thomas? Dude, they're up there in Dallas. Daystar is the one with Joni Lamb that we've been kind of reporting on. Yeah, Texas chili is the best. We've been reporting on Daystar for quite a while now. And yeah, it's basically the new TBN, bro. It is. And they've been covering up fucking systematic sexual abuse and shit like that for decades now, bro. Generations, actually. Since the start with the father, Joni's dad. Joni's dad was abusing her, moved on down. Yeah, those fuckers. Yeah, everyone's on Kathryn now. Yeah, but see, the thing is Kathryn is striving to be Daystar. She wants to be on Daystar, but Joni's looking at Kathryn like, fuck you, there's only one queen in this fucking castle, bitch. You ain't coming in my shit. I actually saw Vlad Savchuk on fucking Daystar. Vlad Savchuk was on motherfucking Daystar. You see what these guys are trying to do? Vlad Savchuk, KathrynKrick, all these guys, they all want to be Daystar. They all want to be Robert Morris, Benny Hinn, Kenneth Copeland, Peter Popoff, fucking Peter Graham. They want to be all these big name fucking preachers, but it's been done and over with, you guys. Yeah, Kathryn needs an audit. I would like to wait for her to come closer to San Antonio, but I honestly don't think she's ever going to come anywhere fucking near me again. Not San Antonio, because I told her I'll be there. I'll be there. I don't give a fuck, and I'll make a big fucking show out of it. Hit that like and subscribe if you're new. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. And we're talking about Daystar right now and KathrynKrick. Yeah, the Christians in America are being lined up for the fool, exactly. That's what we say here. A lot of Christians in America, I'm not saying everyone, but let's say fucking 2/3 of the population of Christians in America are being just fucking lined up and taken to the bank by these leaders, man. We're sitting back here telling them, hey, don't give your money to these fucks because you know why? They don't give a fuck about you. Shout out from North Sentinel Island, long live Sentinels. Nobody can even go to that island, man. The last guy that went there got killed. The last guy that got there got killed. But anyways, welcome to Wrong Timing. My name's Rich Holmes, and I am a pussy, according to DavidETaylor. You a pussy, Rich Holmes. But what we're talking about here, Wrong Timing, is sexual abuse within the religious institutions, and that's no hidden fact that it's been covered up for fucking generations now. And not only that, it's being covered up by really prominent figures. What woke me up to the prosperity gospel, Mickey? I'm not even religious, dude. I just find it fucking sacrilegious that these people are saying, hey, give me all this money and you can get to Jesus. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't work that way. Not that I know of. Yep, Christianity is a grooming organization, and these cults just use that because they can get money. Exactly, and it's tax-free money from the fucking people, from me, you. It's from family members. It's from your mothers. It's from your great-grandmothers, your grandmothers, your aunts, your uncles. And there are people, let me tell you something, there are people in this chat right now, I guarantee one of your family members has been giving fucking money to one of these sick fucking Christian leaders, and you guys just don't know it. I know about Sentinel Island. Yeah, it's one of nobody can go there, dude. The last guy that went there got fucking killed. He went there to spread Christianity. They're like, we don't fucking want you here, and they killed him. So yeah, nobody's allowed on Sentinel Island. Nobody's allowed there. It's like an internationally protected island. They tell people don't go there because they're gonna fucking kill you if you do, and they did. That's what happened last time. The guy's all, hey, come in the name of Jesus. They're like. Yeah, dude. You get it? Some people don't want religion, and those Sentinel Island was pretty clear about it. They're like, we don't fucking want you here. Get the fuck off of our island, or we're going to take care of you ourselves. And that's exactly what they did. Yeah, that's it, Uncle Jake. Yeah, it's an internationally protected island because it's like one of the last islands in the world that's been untouched by any outsiders. Again, the last guy that went there got killed. They killed him. Yes, exactly that happened. He went there to spread religion. And we all know how that's gone in the past. People going to spread religion. They're like, well, we're just fucking kill you. So hit that like, man. My name's Rich. We're talking about Daystar. And exactly, life's the script. These big churches, they get to have these huge tax breaks. Off the taxpayer. Check it out. So taxpayers pay taxes on their money. Then they give it to the church, and the church is like, oh, we don't have to tell you where the money goes. But hey, give us your free money. We want to give, God needs money because, you know, he's already in the fucking kingdom of heaven. He needs all this money. The streets are paved with gold. God's broke. Okay. So he needs money. Yeah, the North Sentinel newspaper is trying to hide from Scientologists. Scientology's like, we can't even convert those guys. Hit that like, man. There's 62 people in here. Yeah. Just cash from the citizens to fund this BS, yeah. To faith once because you have spiritual awareness. You know, it's taken me a long time to figure out that if there is a God, I do love him. And I fucking hate what people have made the church. I really do. I think it's fucking disgusting. active pedophilia. We know they're covering it up, and I'm not saying it's just one church. It's everybody. It is all encompassing. I don't take sides with the religion bullshit. It's everybody. I don't give a fuck what faith you're doing it in. It's good. They're doing it in all faiths, because when men are given power, they'll do the sickest shit, man. That's Psych 101. When men are given power and no oversight, they will go to the fucking deepest, darkest depths of their sadism, and they will act on it. Proven fact, man. It's what men do in war. When you put a man in war with no fucking oversight, you put a man on the front line and you tell him to kill, guess what? He's going to kill. And he's going to do it indiscriminately, and he doesn't give a fuck how he's going to do it. Same thing with the church. You put these men in, you put them in with unlimited power, and they are going to go and do whatever the fuck they want. Timu, Jesse James, right on, man. Appreciate you. Timu, Jesse James, right on. Hit that like, Ronnie Stringer. My name is You a Pussy, Rich Holmes. We're talking about religious sex cults, man, and how religious institutions in America, Christians and people like you, will probably still give to these fucking institutions. Be like, hey, you know what? These guys are doing great jobs. Yeah, I think Chuck Wood, I think she's too dumb to join Daystar. I think she's too dumb. I don't think she's too crooked. She's too dumb. That's what I think. Yeah. Nah, let me tell you something. Christianity is the most corrupt with the pedophiles. That's where it's happening at. Because life's the script. If you look at it, what better way to run that type of fucking ring, right? Put it behind a church, behind a 501c3, right? Where the government's like, oh, we don't want to touch the church because you know what? They're going to sue us. They're going to sue us. We can't do that because they're the church, okay, everybody? And they'll hurt our feelings and we'll lose votes, okay? So we don't want to hurt the church. Oh, dude, it's fucking corrupt. The money's corrupt. Honestly, ask one of these fucking church leaders, what does God need all this money for? I always ask that. Why does God need all our money? If he's already in the kingdom of heaven, he's got streets of gold, paved with gold, he's in the kingdom, he's got the glory, what's the money for? Christians need to wake up to this bullshit. Yeah, it's not just the Catholics, and that's, people have this big inclination that, oh, it's only Catholics. Let me tell you something. It's all of them. Don't fucking take sides. Don't just point fingers at Catholics. All right, it is all of them, you guys. When you put men in power, just saying that, doesn't matter what fucking side of the river you're on with religion. Doesn't matter. There is no face to sexual abuse when it comes with these organizations. They don't give a fuck. They give a fuck, man, child, boy, little girl. They don't care. They don't care about the age. They don't care what skin color they are. They don't care nationality. There is no holds barred. Yeah. Her religion got her kicked out of the first place in February 2024. Yeah, I think so too, Uncle Jake. I just always, Mickey, I just always ask, what's all the money for? What do they need the private jets for? Flying private jets to fucking political rallies? Yeah, okay, that's a fucking sham. What do they need private jets for in the first fucking place? Why can't they just fly first class or coach like everybody else? They really feel that fucking entitled? To all the Mormons, Catholics, born agains. They do great things with that money. Yeah, okay, they do great things with that money. Hey, Ron, tell me what great things they do with the money, man, okay? Tell me what great things. Point out one fucking great thing that you've seen your church do with the money. Unless you don't go to church. Yeah, Christianity and pedophiles walking hand in hand since it was invented. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Muslims as well. There's no holds barred, man. There's no holds barred. What was the word around when they found Joel Osteen's money in the bathroom? I think only either 3 or 4 people had access to the safe that night, Mickey. I'll have to go back and check. There were only a few people. There were keys to that safe. So only a few people had access to it. You got to keep that in mind, all right? That's important. So only a few people had access. The money was reported in a crime. So now you have a money missing, and it's a substantial amount. It's $600,000, which isn't small claims in America. Now you're looking at fucking felony larceny and shit like that. You never heard about it once it was in the news. Once it was in the news, it was brushed under the rug. You never heard anything about it again. Now what Joel fucking Osteen also did, that little fucking demon dickwad. He fucking took a PPP loan, and Jew lover. Fuck, dude, you're corn plum. Dude, I fucking shit fucking pieces of shit like you, okay? Every day. Get the fuck out of here. So, fucking stupid fuck. Okay, so the money was found, got brushed under the rug, okay? Now he also took a PPP loan, a very substantial amount, took it, and then when the government found out he didn't need it, they're just like, hey, just give us the money back. Now, if I were to do that, if I took a fucking substantial amount from the government and they found out I didn't need it, they would fucking bend me over. Bohica. Bend over, here comes again. They would bend me over and fucking give it to me. They'd take my house, my car, my life. They'd take my dogs, the fucking clothes off my back. And then they'd put me in prison. And then when I get out, they'd be like, have a nice life. Wouldn't have shit. But Joel Osteen, he got away with it. Now, really take this in context. So you take the $600,000. Okay, now you got to rip open a wall. You got to put the money in there. Then you got to have somebody come in and do the job over and fix it. How do you explain that? That shows intent, and that shows a willful disregard for fucking reporting money. I don't go to church, wrong timing. I'm not religious, man. I don't go to church. What religion do I practice? I don't. Probably never will, man. I always tell people, hey, if you got a fucking problem with how your church is being ran, open the Bible and read it. Yep. Exactly. An act of obedience. And that's the thing. Jesus never asked for money. Yeah. I worship 54's house music. That's who I worship. Almighty 54. The house music of the digital radio. Exactly. Churches get whatever they want and no consequences. Little to no consequences. Yeah. Skinny Vedi Vici, what up? CBD. But no, I don't go to church, dude. I don't. I'll go to church with family, but I don't practice any form of organized religion, man, and I probably never will. I see it for what it is. Yeah, it doesn't do good, but when it's put in the wrong hands, it's completely fucking corrupt, and it is completely fucking dangerous. Yeah, it's always 420 where I'm at. Yeah. Yep. And these guys, Kathryn, I mean, all these shitheads. Again, Vlad Savchuk, look, fucking, you can see Vlad Savchuk on Daystar. Vlad Savchuk went on Daystar and did a fucking interview. For what reason, I have no clue. But you see what they're all trying to do. They're all trying to get a bite of Daystar. A huge welfare program that takes care of the people's needs of community worldwide, not only members. I don't like the fucking Mormon church. I don't like them. Ron Nolan, that's a fucking cult. You Mormonism? Joseph fucking Smith? Come on, dude. Really? You want to go down the fucking... the Mormonism path? We can. We'll go down that path, dude. Joseph Smith, a dude who found fucking golden tablets in the desert that only he can read, and nobody else knows where they're at, and they're fucking lost. The fuck out of here. Talk about fucking Joseph Smith. Hey, what up, Kelts? How you doing, man? Yeah, you want to talk about Mormonism, dude? Come on, man. I don't fucking buy it. Only one man could read these fucking golden tablets that only he found. Okay. That's why I don't follow any organized religion, because we also have the 10 Commandments, which I've never seen personally, the actual tablets, right? So how do I know fucking Moses had them? This is where I stand with this. Am I a skeptic? Call it what you want. No, but I like facts. I like solid fucking proof. Yeah, superstar Christianity, Mormonism. You want to talk about fucking Mormonism? Mormons have yeah, it's the Mormons. They hold one of the largest fucking national wealths in America. They're up there in $1 billion industry. I don't like Mormons. They're fucking judgmental. I don't say I don't like them. I don't like the practice of Mormonism. Yeah, they get their own planet when they die. Yeah, tell me it's not a fucking cult. That's like L. Ron Hubbard talking about the fucking, what is it, the little men and shit that come out of the volcano. What the fuck, dude? Tell me Mormonism isn't a cult, man. Come on. Come on, man. If you want to go down that route, man, I'll bring it, but thou shalt not cover acts of pervert priest. Exactly. An 11th commandment. Thou shalt not cover up the pedophiles in the church. That would be a good commandment, right? The 11th commandment. Yeah. Yeah. Some lizard guided him to a fucking bush where he found these golden tablets that only he can read. Yeah, I don't buy it. All the prophets of Mormons didn't prophesy one thing correct. Yeah. I respect people's belief systems, but it's when they become destructive, and it's Mormonism. Like, I just got done watching a documentary about it, and the one reason, and it was a Inside Edition or 60 Minutes documentary. And they said the one reason the government never gets involved is because of the severe political repercussions. Yeah. Tell me a single archaeological dig in the U.S. that ever found anything to support the Mormon faith. They actually believe that their God come from the star system Kolob in our galaxy. Well, that's cool. That's fucking all right. Cool. Right on. The God Maker is a good one to talk about. Chuck. Chuck, did you see that Sam Bateman got 50 years, bud? Sam Bateman got 50 years in prison, bro. They sentenced his piece of shit ass, that fucking pedophile fuck. He's going to prison. They become God. Yeah, okay, that's a fucking cult, Ron. I'm sorry. Anybody who says they become God, okay. 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 Do I believe in aliens? I think we... You know what? Yes, I do. You want to know why? And I'll tell you why. And I've said this multiple fucking times over. Because jet pilots, okay? Fucking Air Force, Navy, Marines, whatever the fuck. All these pilots that are flying up at 35, 40,000 feet, seeing shit that we don't ever see. Let me tell you something. When a jet pilot tells me they're seeing some funky shit, I fucking believe them. Because those are some of the best known observers in the fucking world, in my opinion. And our pilots in America, they're some of the best. So you put a pilot up there that tells me, if any fucking airline pilot tells me he's seeing shit up there, I fucking believe him. Goddamn right. Fuck yeah, because they see shit that we don't see. So, yeah, I think we'd be somewhat ignorant to believe that there's not other life forms out there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, life's the script. And a jet pilot telling you, hey, that shit's moving really fast at fucking crazy speeds. Yeah, I believe him. I believe him. Because you have to have perfect fucking vision to be a pilot. I know, imagine mastering space and time travel in space and you find Earth. Find one of the most inhospitable planets in the fucking cosmos. Right? It's like, hey, we mastered space travel. Hey, we found Earth. Look at this shitty place. It's like, I would like to think there's like some kind of intergalactic war going on somewhere else that we don't know about, and it's like between all these other fucking intergalactic planets and shit, and they're just like, hey, we're gonna leave Earth out of it. They're just on their own self-destructive fucking path. We'll just kind of sit back and watch them do it themselves. But yeah, I do have a belief in extraterrestrials and shit like that. Because dude, our cosmos is just too fucking small, man, or too big, and we're just I know, we're definitely a tourist attraction. I know exactly. They're like, do they watch us with the family? They're like, hey, we're going to Earth this week, and exactly, they watch it like a reality TV show. They're sitting back like, hey, this is a good reality planet. You're watching Joni Lamb, they'd be like, damn, that chick, look at her fucking, they're like, oh boy, Earth. Totally got derailed on Joni Lamb, though. Yeah, imagine the aliens watching Joni Lamb and shit, right? Imagine the aliens being like, Joni Lamb had a shitty lingerie party. They're all tuning into Joni Lamb's lingerie party. They're all fucking heads explode like on Mars Attacks. Let's do butt stuff with the rednecks. I know. Hey, let's go fucking kidnap a couple of Earthlings and do some weird shit to them, okay? Let's see what happens to them when we fucking prod them. But yeah, Daystar. At this point, with Daystar, I don't know if we can even report him as a community. It could be possible, but what would be done about it in the end? Probably nothing. The cops are all in on this bullshit, I think. You got all these other larger religious organizations backing Daystar, protecting them. Jimmy Evans coming in. Oh, I'm covering your mother to Jonathan. He says, I'm your mom's covering. And Jonathan and Susie, they're all in it just for the money, you guys. This entire family is going to be ruined. I know we are, though. I know we're the petri dish of the cosmos. I know we are. I know, imagine the Z spaceman would bring in the stuff we would give them. It'd be like fucking Christopher Columbus all over again, right? But we'd be like, it'd be like interplanetary fucking like spaceman like commingling. Oh man. I know they're bringing some kind of intergalactic disease and shit, right? Joni's all, I'll give him a lingerie party. I don't even need to give him anything. I'll just give him a fucking a slutty lingerie party. That's cool. I mean, Ron Nolan, you can go back to your Mormonism and stuff, and like you can read about your golden tablets that some lizard led Joseph Bush to, man. And if that's what you want to believe, man, I respect that. I do. I respect that. And everybody's entitled to their belief here. What I believe probably fucking isn't real, but I would like to think if God is who he is and heaven is what it is, it's going to be whatever you want it to be. David would tell Joseph to get the aliens to sow a seed. I know, right? Like I heard Fred Dibna say, he was his fucking steeplejack. And he was like, his idea of heaven was like, nobody's hungry, nobody's fighting, and he liked to build like steam engine. He's like, my idea of heaven is nobody's hungry, nobody's fighting, and I just have a pile of fucking steam engines to mend with a pile of fucking steel and tools. That was his heaven. Yeah. I think some of this stuff is things someone knows about. No one knows about the F-117 until we used it. Yeah. But some of the shit the pilots are seeing, Uncle Jake, man, it's questionable. It really is. You know, when they're up there seeing shit and it's just doing all these weird fucking rotations, yeah, that bite. Oh, you're an ex-Mormon. Cool. Right on. Right on. Good deal. So you're not anymore. Good deal. Cobalt lasers, yeah. But that has nothing. Aliens have nothing to do with Joni Lamb. Maybe Joni Lamb's an alien. Maybe Joni Lamb's an alien. All right, what are you doing, bear dog? What are you doing, bear dog? Crazy boy. She's a good boy, huh? Who's bear dog? If there's no fishing or golf in heaven, I don't want to go. He should have been a comedian. His sermons got to me laughing. Oh yeah, no, Rendon. Yeah, no, he's a character, dude. David's a character. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Two presidents that talk with Air Force officials saying there was something going. Yeah, I know there's something going. Crazy Lucifer Kitty. Yeah, DavidETaylor, he's a different character, man. But his whole deal is turning into a big. It's been a shit show, but his whole deal is human trafficking and prostitution, money laundering. I did drive by the hotel this weekend, and there's one of the Sprinter vans is actually back down there, so they're making moves right now. They're doing some movements around Texas. I don't know what they're doing, but they are moving people because they wouldn't drive that van unless they have to move people around. So they could either be get ready to dip out of the Texas location, which is a high possibility, and get ready to abandon ship with that place. But they would have to come back down and get the trailer because the trailer's still parked at the hotel. So that's going to be a problem. They're not going to leave it there. They got all the stage rigging is still up. There's one Suburban still parked out in front as usual, and everybody's still there guarding it. So, but Joni Lamb, Joni Lamb. Yeah. Well, David's supposed to be coming out and doing his one night with the king here soon, but I don't think he's going to make it this year. I think his lawyers are going to tell him to stay the fuck off social media, and then if he does go, they're just going to drop him. Oh, so if the trailer has issues, there's not much value to it. Okay. So not much value to the trailer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the trailer. It looks like a pretty solid trailer, but again, I don't know. They could have trashed that thing, which is a good possibility. So, but yeah, the hotel looks trash still. It just looks trashed. It looks trashed from the outside. It looks shitty from the outside. I mean, you move a bunch of people into a hotel and call it a church, and people can't leave when they want. They're always going to go somewhere with somebody. No, David and Kathryn would never intermingle. David and Kathryn would never intermingle. They have no reason to, man. They have no reason to. I say he's a no-show too, Uncle Jake. Or Chuck Wood. I say he's a no-show. I bet he's a no-show. I bet he doesn't show up. He has no reason to show up. He'll do reruns. If he does, I'll be highly surprised. But yeah, I really don't think he's going to show up. I think his lawyers have probably had it with him. Told him to shut the fuck up. Told him to keep off social media. Because they're making their job hard. He's making their job hard. They have all the information about all the other previous cases. They're going to get to him eventually. Yeah, David got butthurt when the Fivefold rejected him. He's like, I got rejected by the Fivefold movement, okay? They rejected the debt, okay? And that really hurt my feelings because Benny Hinn also rejected the debt. Imagine David's first rejection was Benny Hinn. It wasn't even a woman, it was Benny Hinn. Hey, doggos. But, well, I'll keep reporting on Daystar here. I'm going to do some more research onto him. Yeah, as soon as he threatened you, he lost his crusade. Yeah, he lost at that point, Jess. Yep, he did. He lost at that point. Yeah, the lawyers don't give a shit about him. They aren't even being paid. They're not even being paid exactly, so why would they give a shit about him? Why would they care about DavidETaylor when he's not paying him? David's like, you know what? Go ahead and do the work for me, but I'm not going to pay you when the job's done, okay? Fuck you guys. I'm not going to pay you. Even though you did the job, you did a good job of defending me for 4 fucking years. But hey, you know what? Jesus will square up my payment, everybody. Joni Lamb, again, like I said, I'll keep doing updates on her. And that organization needs to be brought down, period. This is enough. Who is DavidETaylor? He's a religious sex cult leader, Scorpio lady out of Taylor, Michigan. Who is DavidETaylor? But he's running a prostitution ring under his church. So we've been reporting on his cult for better part of 5 years, and now we're reporting on Daystar because they're actively covering up fucking pedophilia. And I guess it's okay. I guess it's okay to cover up pedophilia when you do it in the name of Jesus, and it's all cool. So we're out here to make people aware of that. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I don't practice. I don't read the Bible. But I do know how to read if I do need it. Our goal here, Scorpio, is just to point people back. Hey, man, go back to the fucking basics. Open your Bible up and read it. Stop following these fucking assholes on social media that are calling themselves prophets and apostles. Hey, Jess, I don't think Joni's going to send me one. I don't think Joni's going to send me one. I already told her it's a fucking waste. I told her, I was like, hey, Joni, you can send me one. Because I know she was watching the channel. I know she watched the channel. So hit that like and subscribe, Scorpio lady. I told him, fucking sue me. Sue me. Fucking bring it. I would love for these people to sue me. Why? Because I would have access to all their information then. Everything. Bank accounts, bank statements, tax records, fucking everything. Because when you go through a process discovery, you put everything on the fucking table. Where's the money coming from? Where is it going? Who's paying you? How are you getting it? What are the means? I have a very basic line of income. These people You're talking extensive LLCs. You're talking probably, you would probably go through a year just of discovery with Daystar. Probably more. 2 years with Daystar, you would go through discovery. That's what I think. Manjoni, she doesn't want to go through 2 years of discovery because it would cost her a shit ton of fucking money, and a church trying to silence free speech, fucking bring it. Not only that, trying to shut down veterans. I'm a veteran too, and there's a lot of veterans in here too, Scorpio. I find it really ironic that a church tries to shut down free speech and fucking veterans that have actually gone to fight for the free speech and for freedom of religion, and then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna shut you down with a fucking cease and desist." That's what I tell them right in your fucking face. I got a couple on my wall already, Scorpio lady. Keep politics off the channel, Ron. I don't give a fuck about Trump, and I don't give a fuck about the guy before either. Keep it off the channel. Yeah. So Scorpio, David's known for showing up high and talking trash, and he did that. It was August 30th, I remember it. Like for some reason, he came out on his channel, fucking called me out by name, said I'm a pussy, I'm a faggot, and then I'm gonna die if I don't repent against him for talking about him. So yeah, apparently I have to repent against this creepy fucking degenerate gutter walrus of a cult leader. Yeah, no, we know we're close. Exactly, that's why we know we're close with DavidETaylor, is because of that. Make Fortnite great again. I ever right, T-Lo. Yeah. I don't like either one of them. I don't like our government. Hey, Ron Nolan, guess what? If our government had their heads out of their ass, you know what we wouldn't be talking about? These fucking sick fucks running pedophile churches. Keep that in mind when you talk politics on other channels, right? The very basic institution of America, the church, is fucking failing, dude. That should be a real fucking key indicator for the times to come, my man. All right? That's how I see politics. If our government wasn't busy fucking each other over, we wouldn't be sitting here on this YouTube channel talking about how fucking religious leaders are using their power in their 501c3 to prevent the government from formally investigating them and bringing up formal charges of pedophilia, sex crimes, money laundering, white-collar crimes, trafficking, bulk cash smuggling. That's what we talk about here. Are politicians involved? You goddamn right they are. This is exactly why we don't talk about them, is because they're all sick fucks. All of them. Churches are in on it. That's why I don't get political. Every now and again, yes, we will talk politics, but I put a disclaimer. Yeah. That's fuck. Don't want it. I don't want a government that money can buy. That's what I don't want. That means fucking people are just being bought and paid for. What does that tell you about our fucking politicians and our government? It's in a shitty spot that our politicians are now being bought. They always have been, but the more people give to these religious organizations that are corrupt, that know about it, guess what? You're complicit in the act. You're now funding. If you're supporting Daystar in any way, if you're giving money to Daystar, guess what? You're supporting and covering up pedophilia yourself. You're complicit in the act. Just 100 times worse, exactly. It's just a fucking 100 times worse now, is because it's just so heavily ingrained now, and everybody's like, oh, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, just watching them is supporting them. That's why I don't watch Joni or Marcus Rogers or any of these other fucks. I don't support them. I don't support him. Julie Royce, I support her. I'll watch her content. Daystar, Scorpio lady, is one of the largest Christian networks in America. There's 3 or 4 Christian networks: TBN, Daystar, The Word, and The Way TV that I know of. So there's 4 major networks in America. Daystar is like fucking top 3. I'm on your way. I feel your vibe, dude. I'll keep talking. Thank you, Rich Angry Pussy. I think I'm digging your premise. Yeah, Ron Nolan. In 4 years, we're gonna be left with 2 options: a fucking dirty douche in one hand and a shitty fucking maxi pad in the other, and you got to pick. Which one would you pick? Which one would you pick, Ron? Would you pick the fucking used douche or the fucking shitty maxi pad, bro? Take your pick, bro. Hey, would you rather take one of David's shitty maxi pads that he stuck on the wall and vote for that, or would you rather take a used douche, man? Take your pick. That's how I compare it. You got a fucking douche and a shitty maxi pad in one hand, and they're both used. Take your pick. Which one do you want at the end of the 4 years? I want neither. And that's, honestly, Ron, that's what Americans are given nowadays, and it fucking sucks. It sucks, dude. My buddy Thijs over in Holland, they have a left and a right, and I always compare, this is how I compare and contrast. He tells me when we first started talking, he's all, dude, how the fuck do you guys only have 2 people to vote from? I was like, that's our fucking democracy, man. He's like, that's not democracy. He's all, dude, when we vote, we have a left and a right. And he's like, it's not Republican or Democrat, it's just a left and a right. And you have about 15 to 20 people that you can pick from, not 2. It is a very wide cabinet to pick from. Oh, nice, you're going to the Colorado River. Fuck yeah, boat trip, that sounds fun, dude. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's the shit I like to do, Ron. Yeah, no, that's the shit I like to do, man. Floating rivers and shit, fishing. Does the C in 501c3 stand for cover up? The 501 cover up 3, yeah. Nah, he doesn't have enough money. No, he doesn't have enough money. I don't think he does. I don't think David has the money to maintain the operation. You're right, Justin. He's always asking for it, which leads me to believe he doesn't have the money. Or he does and he's just a greedy fuck, or he's not letting his nest egg get to a certain point. But collectively, David owes over $500,000 right now in fees. Hey, Paul Sels, keep your fucking stupid comments off my fucking channel. Bye. Bye. Nah, I just hit him. He's gone. Bye. Keep your politics off my channel. Those type of people are fucking bigots. That's a bigot for you right there. But no, Justin. No. Call and ask. Ask them if they have enough money. Ask them why they're... Call and ask them, Justin. Why is David always calling and always asking for money? Does he not have the money to fund his operation anymore? Because some videos he says he's got a lot of money, then the other videos he's always begging. So what is it? Just call him, Justin, and see what answer they give you. Nope. You know, I had a conversation with somebody today offline, and they were bringing Catholics into the conversation. I was like, so you don't like Catholics? Like, no. I'm like, okay. And we kept talking and kept talking. And they kind of recanted. They're like, you know, I don't hate Catholic people. I don't like the religion. I'm like, okay, so you're one of those people, and you're claiming to be Christian, but you don't like fucking Catholics. You don't like the Catholic religion. Gotcha. Check this out. And if you're watching the channel, don't ever contact me again, okay? Because for you to sit here and fucking tell me that Trump has fucking gold stockpiled on Hawaii and that he's going to give it to the American people, you need to have your fucking head checked, okay? Because as far as I know, Trump doesn't have anything fucking stockpiled, and he ain't giving anybody any fucking thing unless it's going to fucking benefit him. You guys, the channel's growing, and people are starting to contact me, and some of them are... Don't contact me with whack-ass fucking conspiracy theories, okay? I will not tolerate them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't contact me saying you know more about this and that because you have friends in the government and this and that. Okay, cool, right on. But when you start fucking spouting off just crazy shit, guess what? The conversation's going to go south really fast, and I promise you. If you want to call and you want to talk about certain stuff with regards to the channel and not politics, that's fine. But don't fucking call and start spouting off politics and saying really weird off the wall shit, because I'm not gonna entertain it, okay? Yeah, David's making bank on his human trafficking operation at the hotel. Okay? Whatever he's doing with that place now, if it's still going on, there's money being brought in still, I believe. However much it is, I don't know, but it's got to be at least a decent amount. to make him, to keep him going as this long. But there's so many of these cults out there, you guys. Daystar's a cult. Now I'm gonna close it up here. Daystar's a cult. When you cover up the abuse of your own fucking child, your own grandchild, that makes you a fucking cult. Especially when you're doing it in the name of Jesus and religion and saying, we're a church, but hey, you know what? We're gonna use our little 501c3 to cover up our fucking pedophilia because we don't want the government to investigate us, okay? We don't want you to take our money away. Our first conversation was goddamn informative. I do enjoy that you know what you're talking about and you're awesome for it. Oh, we're all here together, man. We're all here together. These guys are out of fucking control, man. The government needs to step in now at this point and just shut these fucks down. You guys, check this out. If you're in America, guess what? You know who you pay? You pay your cops, you pay the FBI, you pay your elected officials, you pay your congressmen, you pay your senators. Okay, you're taxed. If you're in America, you're getting taxed. Guess what? You're paying all these people. Call and file a fucking report. Call and file a report. It's that easy. We can call and file reports to the FBI if we feel there's something fucked up going on. And with Daystar, probably wouldn't hurt for the FBI to get a fucking few phone calls in a day about Daystar covering up pedophilia. Maybe the feds will fucking finally pull their heads out and do some investigating. Because in Texas, I know something they don't fuck around with is pedophiles. Exactly. That's what I tell people. We are the people. They wouldn't exist without us. It is okay to call and file fucking criminal reports if you feel there's something wrong. Because you know what? When more and more reports get filed about the same shit, guess what the fucking organizations have to do? They have to do something, or else if something happens, oh well, we had fucking stacks of reports about this one organization called Daystar running pedophiles. We didn't do anything about it because we just didn't find anything wrong. Now look where we're at now. This issue is systematic with these pedophile rings, with these churches. It will continue. It will go on. And nothing will be done about it until the people that are supporting these organizations stop giving the money to them. And if they see something, they need to say something. If you start seeing kids act fucking weird at your church and they start withdrawing from their social events, yeah, lesson in futility, asking the corrupt government to do something about corrupt cults. Yeah, lesson in futility. Yeah, with that being said, man, catch y'all later. Have a good day. Catch you on the next live stream.